Hello guys, welcome back to another retro movie review, and yes, I cannot believe I have watched this film. This retro movie review is the third Ghostbusters feature movie that we have. This is Ghostbusters, I just think it's called Ghostbusters 2016. I don't think it's called Answer the Call, I think that's the slogan. But yeah, Ghostbusters 2016, starring Melissa McCarthy, Kirsten Wiggs, Kate McKinnon, Leslie Jones, Charles Dance. I think I have just wasted 2 hours of my life. That much so that I totally can see now why many of you guys are saying do not watch the third one. It's not really relevant. It was interesting to watch. I'm going to say the things I liked about it, if there was anything really of note. What I did like about it was I liked that some of the older cast, well, a lot of the older cast did come back and made cameos in the film. So they did, you know, recognize those in the sense of this new reboot. When doing my research as well, this actually had a budget of $144 million. That, you know, the new one, which I haven't seen yet now, Afterlife, with one starring Paul Rudd, that had a budget of like $70 million. So this had like a double the size budget of that movie. And I know that film was better received than this one, put it that way. So yeah, it just seems to be a flop in that sense as well, in terms of the budget spent. We had a really random casting choice here of Chris Hemsworth. Yeah, really random role for him. He was playing like this thick guy, really, who just didn't know anything, and it was a real mess. Like, I felt like this film felt more of a fan film than anything else. Like, it didn't feel like it was a real movie. And I think I've said this in my other two Ghostbusters reviews and stuff, like in terms of the film, where does it sit? Is it a comedy? Is it an adventure-y family film? And it does sit in between both. But this one went down the route of more like of just being a comedy. And I think the casting choice of the four females, most notably Melissa McCarthy as well as Kristen Wiig, they were not the best cast choice, really, in my opinion. They were just too funny, you know. I've watched movies in the past with Adam Sandler, obviously with Hustle, and Adam Sandler for me is like a good actor when he does specific roles, but when he's doing his comedy stuff, his comedy movies are, you know, a bit of a laugh, but they're not the best movies in the world. And I really feel like that, especially with Melissa McCarthy. I think if she ever did something a bit serious, I think she would do a really good performance. Whereas Kristen Wiig as well is the same, you know, but they're really getting typecast, I guess. They're doing the same type of roles all the time. And this film just was one of their comedies, really, which is just going to be £2 in the bargain bin, you know, in a couple of months after release. And I'm sure that's what happened with this one. So rating Ghostbusters 2016, I'm going to give it a 2 out of 10. Yes, it's going to be my worst Ghostbusters movie. I'm pretty sure Afterlife is going to score higher than 2 out of 10. Very much one of the worst movies I've ever seen. Will I be keeping this in the collection? Like I've said before, watching all these Ghostbusters movies, for me, Ghostbusters as a collective isn't that great. I'm not really blown away by Ghostbusters at all, to be honest with you. This one just is a waste of time, and I totally agree with everybody who said about that. Again, things that, you know, the movie could have done better. You know, could have done better in a lot of things, you know. I think the first 20 minutes was actually quite good in this film. They set it up okay. I'm not too bothered the fact that they reboot the movie and had a female-led cast. I think that's quite good, you know, something different as well. It wasn't bad, but I just think some of the extended characters, the story about this crazy janitor guy who wanted to, like, you know, bring all these aliens, ghosty things back, it just really didn't work for me, and it's just really predictable, and I don't know, it doesn't sell it to me, you know. And all the Ghostbusters films feel the same. They've got a good idea, but I feel like the plot of every single one so far, 1, 2, and 3, just the plot has let it down time and time again. In this case, the actual casting choice was really, really bad and really off. And it's really shocked me, actually, that Ivan Reitman was actually involved in this in a production capacity alongside Amy Pascal. Now, Amy Pascal is obviously the producer who was on the Spider-Man No Way Home movie. She works quite close now with Kevin Feige and stuff. So big people involved in this film, and decisions were made that, well, I can't believe. And yeah. But there it is, guys. There is my retro movie review of Ghostbusters 2016. I should listen to you, but there it is. Thanks for watching, though, guys. Stay tuned, of course, for Ghostbusters Afterlife. That retro movie review will come out very, very soon. Of course, stay tuned for that, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye, guys.